Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Lady Coco, the CEO of Yuma Farm, and this is Yuma Farm. It is a very beautiful morning here in the village, and today I want to share with you a very personal journey into poultry farming and the village life. You see, when people think of farming, they often imagine a picture-sick life filled with sunshine, fresh produce, and happy animals. But let me tell you, it's not always glitter and gold out here. The past few weeks have been very tough on us because we faced a few setbacks on the poultry farming, that is the cage system. So out of nowhere, or I can say suddenly, the chickens stopped laying. From 3 crates a day to no egg a day. And we came to learn that there are some mistakes that we did and corrections that we are making, because of course in this journey it is a learning journey. So I'd like to share the mistakes that we made and the corrections that we made and are still making, because I'd like for someone else out there to learn from me, and that is why we've been silent. If you have noticed, our chicken coop has fallen feathers all around. This is because of a process called molting. Molting is brought by sudden change of feeds and underfeeding. However, molting is a natural process in chickens where they shed old feathers and grow new ones, but it can also be triggered by stressors, including the sudden changes in diet. Initially, we were giving our layers pembe feeds, then suddenly we changed to another brand, which for now I will mention brand X. Apparently, this is the worst mistake that we ever did. We came to learn that when introducing new feeds to the chickens, it has to be gradually and not suddenly. This really affected the egg production, and to make matters worse, we also realized that we were not giving them the right amounts of feed. A layer chicken should consume around 120 to 150 grams of feed every day, so meaning 100 birds should use about 12 kilograms per day. We were measuring using our gorogoro, like it is locally known, because they are usually a standard of 2 kilograms. But apparently, we were wrong. Again, because there's something called density, and the density of items can vary. The density of a feather, of a 2 kilogram of feather, is not the same with the density of a 2 kilogram of sand. So, when layers are underfed, their bodies prioritize survival over egg production, and therefore resulting in fewer eggs or even a complete cessation of laying. Another thing that was affecting our chickens or is still affecting our chickens is heat stress. Chickens are sensitive to high temperatures, and when they experience heat stress, their overall health and productivity can decline. High temperatures can cause chickens to reduce their feed intake, which impacts their energy levels and overall health. And as you know, Kisumu is a very hot place, and the chickens, we got them from a highland place. So the shift of weather and the weather in Kisumu is not really that favorable for them. But we have been looking on ways and how we can insulate heat or how we can reduce the impact of heat stress. This is mostly affecting the chickens on the upper cages because they are the mostly exposed ones. Thirdly, one thing that has affected our chickens is noises. Noises can cause stress to the chickens because they are very sensitive. And being in a village setup, we also have sounds, but our sounds are from barking dogs, machinery like posho mills, lorries that are carrying sand, crusades, children playing, and even the movement of people and animals. It can be very unsettling to them, and it may lead to decreased comfort and ultimately affecting their laying patterns, because now they are shifting to focus on survival rather than reproduction. Number 4 is the waste management. The waste management, this is both in the coop and outside the coop. We try to manage it the very best that we can, but it has proven to be an uphill task because these chickens really produce a lot of manure, or I can say waste. So when we go, we have a hole. The hole we have to fill, but with the bad weather and the frequent rains, there's no time for drying up. So you find the water is clogging the area, and now we even have our chickens going there, our babies, and even our puppies. So it is a whole mess. So we decided to put it on bare ground, but now the smell that is coming from it is also another thing. The high levels of ammonia can build up and can even affect their overall well-being, not to the chickens only, but also to us. But now to the chickens, their productivity becomes very low because it can also cause respiratory problems to them. And as you all know, the saying, cleanliness is next to godliness. So if an environment is not clean, it can cause stress to them and affecting their egg production. Social media can be very brutal. I've received countless comments labeling my farm as inhumane for using cages. Words like cruel and heartless echo in my mind, and they sting. I'm just trying to do what is best for my birds and my livelihood. It's hard not to feel disheartened when you are trying to be your best, but the world seems to think that you are wrong. And it is only fair, because the truth is the truth. It does not change the truth. The truth is the cage system is designed to put the chickens in some cells. So it might seem inhumane, but also this system is designed to maximize efficiency in poultry farming, but it is often raises ethical concerns. I've learned that while it can help in managing the space and keeping the birds safe from predators, it also restricts their natural behaviors. And speaking of predators, it is also a very big challenge, because the past few weeks we've also lost our kienyeji chickens, which are free range. Shh, Juju. We have predators flying around. Our chicks have reduced from a very big, significant number, And we just wake up in the morning and find dead chickens all over the compound. We have wild cats around, wild dogs around. So really, it is not even fair, even for the free range. It's it's crazy. It's just crazy everywhere. I have been in poultry farming for some weeks now, and while it has its rewards, it also has its fair share of struggle. There are days when I feel completely overwhelmed, and I sometimes contemplate on giving up. And I want to be very honest with you. Everyone has their breaking point. Even the strong people once in a while become weak. There are days when I'm questioning my choices, wondering if I'm doing the right thing or if I should just throw in the towel. The financial pressures, the relentless cycles of caring for the birds, and the constant fear of diseases and loss can feel so insurmountable, because it's a heavy feeling of anxiety. Every day you wake up, you're constantly thinking of the security of my birds, the health of my birds, and then there's the financial part of it. So it can sometimes be overwhelming, and we feel like isolated in the struggle because we are out there, we're in the social media world, and everything has to seem rosy, and everything has to be glittering. Yes. So for lack of a better word, you are barely even making it or keeping your head above the water. But now sometimes I just sit again and remember why I started this journey in the first place. I love these birds. I want to provide a better life for them, and I want to contribute to my community. I want my status to be from wherever it is right now to go to a more higher place. And really, you just sit and you have no option. You just have to do it. You just have to keep on pushing. You just have to keep on inspiring, because some of you are in this space because you are inspired or you are motivated. And I'd not like to be the reason someone is giving up, or the reason why someone is not believing in something. Yes, I like to be a sign of hope to you, so that you know you are not alone in your struggles. We are in this together, even if the weight is heavy. Every farmer or every human being is going through their every kind of battles and struggles. And if it is a wave, these too shall pass. So yeah, that's it. And it's okay to feel weak sometimes. You don't have to be strong all the time. Shout out to one beautiful soul. She's called Cynthia Aton. You can also check her channel out. She has been with us through this journey. Even when we feel low and we reach out, she's like, no, you have no option. You can't give up. Giving up is not an option. So that's just Cynthia, and yes.
This is the brand you should check out. Yes. This one here.
Thank you for tuning in today. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to like. You can share your thoughts and comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Remember, the struggle is real, but so is the joy. Until next time, my dear gentle viewer, take care and keep pushing forward. Yours truly, Lady Coco.